Farah Prudence here. It seems like these videos keep coming out at the worst times possible. Last night, over 50 people were killed by Omar Mateen, a Florida resident, a Muslim who decided that he wanted twice the reward for jihad. And so on one of the bloody days of Ramadan, he goes out and he kills people in a gay club in Orlando, Florida. This is Sharia. This is Sharia at home. This is the price that we have to pay for being politically correct, for being ignorant, for continuing to have interfaith dialogue where we're the only people talking and nobody else is listening. You cannot compromise with evil. You cannot have Islam and not have jihad. They are totally and completely together. Islam is jihad, jihad is Islamic. It doesn't matter whether or not he pledged allegiance to ISIS. It doesn't matter if ISIS trained him. It doesn't matter if he had met with somebody. It doesn't take ISIS to make a mujahid or a jihadi. It takes Islam. It takes the Quran. It takes the Hadith. Several times in the Quran, it talks about gay people being an abomination and their act that they are doing being a transgression against Allah, and that makes them automatic kafirs. And a kafir has one end to their life, and that is to be killed. More than that, Muhammad in his hadith and in his seerah and even in several other books, he talks about kill them. There is no give them a chance to repent. There's no, just kick them out of your house. There's no turn them away politely. There is a kill them. If you find a man with a man, kill the doer and the receiver. That's very blunt. That's very direct. This is not mistranslated. So if you're still sitting there watching CNN or Fox News and wondering, I wonder what motivated this person to go out, like President Obama said today. We're still trying to find out what motivated a Muslim to follow Islam. Well, he didn't actually say that. He said we're still trying to find out why this hateful person carried out this attack. And of course, he didn't miss a beat in trying to go on the whole let's take away all of the guns kick. Do you know what happens if they take away the guns? We turn into the Middle East, and that's why ISIS, it was so easy for them to take over the Iraq and parts of Syria. It's because they were unarmed. So while we take some time to grieve our losses, we cannot stop the fight. Let's stop political correctness. Let's stop turning a blind eye. Let's stop welcoming everyone. Let's not welcome people who are intolerant. Let's not turn a blind eye to people who preach hate from their pulpits. Let's start taking action because Sharia is here. For those who think, oh, well, that's just happening in the Middle East, and I care about my little bubble. Your little bubble just got burst. This is Sharia. The president couldn't blame it on workplace violence. He couldn't blame it on Muslims that missed one too many hugs from us as a society. No discrimination. This is 100% Islam 101. Until we wake up and we start fighting it, we will continue to bury more of our children. And we will continue to sink as Europe does and the rest of the world. So what is it going to take, America? What is it going to take for you to wake up and to start doing something about it? My name is Farah Prudence, and my mission is to spread freedom in my country that has apparently forgotten what it takes. It takes you telling people that they're wrong. It takes you telling people that our way of thinking and our belief is better than theirs, because we don't promote killing people just because they disagree with us. We don't promote killing people because they live a different lifestyle. We shouldn't tolerate intolerance. We should have standards. What's so different between Islam and the Nazi regime? Nothing. Islam is more dangerous because they actually have a God and a prophet. How many more of our children do we have to bury until we get up and start working on it? PC, PC, PC is all I hear about. The president says this man is hateful. Of course he's hateful. Donald Trump wasn't wrong when he said Islam hates us. Because we are not Islam. Islam even hates Islam. Muslims hate Muslims. Because they don't, if a Muslim doesn't do the exact same thing another Muslim does, they are automatically kafirs in each other's eyes. That's why they kill each other. Not saying all Muslims are terrorists, but I'm saying Islam is terror. And if somebody follows Islam, we should not be surprised when they carry out an attack like this. Ask Israel what they go through every single day of the year, not just during Ramadan. Every time I see Ramadan coming up on my calendar, my stomach just gets sick and tied up in knots because I know what a bloodbath it's going to be. And I pray and I think and I try to tell people and I try to warn. But until we all get together, one voice is just not going to be enough. Pray for the dead, and let's continue to fight to get America back.